Alright, hello everyone, Purge here, and welcome back to Monsters and Memories. So, this is going to be a bit of a gameplay series of sorts. So this is Umrioni, my Wood Elf Ranger, in Evershade Weald. This is the Wood Elf City, the spiritual successor to Telethin, if you will. And the idea here is I'm just going to play the character, and I'm going to record it, and then I'm going to upload it. Really simple. It's going to be minimal editing. I'm just going to cut out dead spots and stuff like that, mostly. But yeah, so I'm going to do one level per video, probably, is what I'm thinking. Now, as you can see, this character is very twinked out. I have worked very hard over the last week to get this character set up, and the main reason I did that was to test how twinking works. Well, incidentally, they just kind of changed twinking in a sense because they altered the way the damage cap works, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Either way, we're going to enter Evershade Weald right now. I've done a lot of blacksmithing, a little bit of alchemy on this character, and a bunch of fletching as well. So let's just run through quickly the gear that Umrioni has. Also, I'm going to point out, look at my XP bar. It is at 0. I have not gotten a single point of experience yet. My slash playtime is 4 hours and 21 minutes. Okay. Now, I have a full suite of bags. Cloth backpack, rawhide satchels, pouch, so on and so forth, right? I forgot to actually scroll my spells. We'll do that while I'm doing stuff. So, I bought all of my spells up to level 8. Alright, I had 5 silver. I also got all of my, I went to my trainer, right-clicked on the dude, and I went to the, I just went through all of the skills that he teaches, and I learned level 1 in everything I can learn at this level. Oh. That's an ability. That's an ability. It's fine. Oh, crap. Did not mean to do that. Wasn't here. It's okay. Snare. Level 5. So the idea here is I've got some potions from someone, from Ileana. I was using these prickly barrier potions and these minor serums of strength on Permunkin, my monk. Not the hardcore monk. The new Permunkin, the beta monk. Permunkin Donuts is her name at the moment. We were rather delirious the other night, and we came up with that. We were all very, very tired, and we came up with that. And I was like, yeah, we're going to do that. Obviously, I can't do kick, and I can't do true strike aura. So we're going to take these, we're going to put them in, I guess we're putting them in here. That one's level 2. That was a... Was that a damn shark? Yep. Yes, indeed. 32 Beastmaster with a shark pet. Swimmy. Carrots with Swimmy the shark. Anyway, that was a heck of a distraction. Oh, can I get a sow too? Please? Can I please get a sow? Holy crap, that would be amazing if I could get a sow. No. Hello? Thank you. Alright, that's going to make the start of this much easier. Holy crap, he's high level. Alright, 32 it was, right? I've got a hip quiver, and I'm using stonehead arrows at start here. This is not the bank. This is not where I thought it was. Whoops. I need to go up this way. There we go. I'm using stonehead arrows first because I want to do a test. I want to do a damage test, basically. I've got copperhead arrows and then bronzehead arrows for later as well. Again, I want to do a test on things. So my bank looks like this. So I've got rawhide backpacks. I've got 45 silver and 56 copper. We're going to take this silver, put it in here, because I won't need silver for a little bit. I won't need money for a little bit, hopefully. Actually, it's not 100% true. I actually need to buy food, because I'm almost out of food because I played for 4 hours. But I'll buy that with the spoils of what we've done. So I have all this money over here for mostly for crafting purposes. I went ahead and bought my spells. Oh, because I figured I may as well and got the level 1 and all those skills and whatnot. It's fine. All right, so I've got all this copper ore here, all this tin ore here, gold, limestone, some copper, some bronze, some iron. A couple of drakeling poison ducks that I got on my druid on my way here. I got attacked by a named drake. And apparently it has a 100% drop chance on poison ducks, which is really nice. I don't have much wood left over from my fletching, but I do have all these bronze scraps ready to power level it when I have some wood. I do have a lumberjack axe and a mining pick. I need to buy a herbalism thing, but I'm going to do that in a very controlled manner because the wiki doesn't have any information on herbalism. So I'm going to go ahead and gather the herbalism information as best as I can. I don't have to do that on 2 separate characters, unfortunately. So it is what it is, because I'm going to have to do it here and at Night Harbor as well. Anyway, so this is the bank setup. I've got my smithing pliers, my trainee smithing hammer. I got some flux that I made, brittle sharpening stones, the leftovers from these, all of this, right? So here's the bank setup. I've got my mortar and pestle and a second longsword. I don't get to wield till 10, but let's go into my gear. Oh, also this is my class note right here, request for aid, and over here I have the unintelligible writings, which I literally picked up on the floor of the bank here on this character, so it's legit. So normally you start at the bottom of the lift, and then you just walk up here, and then you go like to your class trainer and stuff. Obviously I spent 4 hours on the character doing, crafting and stuff, because this is my blacksmith. So skills real quick. I will get into the gear here momentarily, but skills. Trait, I picked blacksmith. I regret it, but I picked blacksmith. I thought you would get, I don't know why I thought, it says it doesn't matter. I thought that was important. It wasn't. I also have my minor combat. I have Deadeye, which gives me the trainee arrows. Turned out to be pointless, but that's okay. Forage trait for being a ranger, and forage trait for being a wood elf. So I have foraged twice. I didn't find anything, so be it. Hide trait for being a wood elf. I can go invisible. It's very handy if you need to AFK. Infravision trait. Major non-combat. It's the vision trait. Pretty standard if you're not a human, basically. It's pretty much, most people will take this. Not everyone, but most people will take this. It's too useful not to take. I am taking it because I'm recording. Otherwise, I've got a human. It's pitch black at night. It's kind of rough, but you can use a torch or a light stone or something like that for light source, right? It's cool. I like it, but we're using this because I do a lot of recording and stuff and streaming. And I picked magic resistant for my major combat trait. So that's this guy down here, which actually needs to be moved to there for reasons. And then I have wood elf resistances, which give me, do I have resistances on anything? I do. I have a disease resist. Electricity resist. And that should be just about it, I think. So my gear here, oh, what about you? Nope. All right, so my gear, I mean, you're kind of looking at it right now, right? I made myself a full set of bronze chain. I looted a corroded bronze chain gambeson. Okay, it looks nice. Actually, it looks really nice. I'm a huge fan of the gambeson. It looks really, really good. Hold on, I'll show you real quick. That's what it looks like. Show you what it looks like. It looks really good. I'm a big fan of that. It looks great. Anyway, so then I made myself a full set of bronze chain tunic. I mined everything up myself. I got all the hide up myself. I mean, I made the hide straps myself. I mined all the bronze, or all the copper. Well, I actually didn't mine all the copper. I mined some of the copper. Actually, for this, no, I take that back. I did mine all of this copper. For this, I mined all of the tin, smelted it all down myself. So I've got a full set of that. My resistances as a wood elf. I have +5 electricity resistance, -5 fire resistance, +11 magic resistance, which is interesting. Why do I have that? Oh, it's interesting now. Maybe it's from my wicked longbow. No? Okay, well, so be it. Very strange. And this gives me 1 disease and 1 electricity. 1 disease, 1 electricity. I'm not sure why I have 11 magic. That seems like a weird number, but whatever. Anyway, so I've got these prickly barrier potions, which will help kill things early. I've got these minor serums of strength, and literally about 20 minutes before I started recording, I picked up 2 dryad sap on the ground here in Phalandrel. And that is immensely helpful because it's part of my ranger quest. So that's going to be very, very useful to us. So I've got these unintelligible writings, and this is my class note, like I mentioned before. All right, so that concludes all of this. All right, so the gear. I made myself a full set of bronze chain armor. All right, now I wanted to get the enchanted helmet, chest, and pants, but that fell through. I'm not going to go into it. I'm a little annoyed by it, but it's fine. I have a full set of that, with the sole exception of the gloves, which I have Beast Claw gauntlets, blah, which a guildy gave to me. So 10 AC, 2 strength, 1 stam, 1 dex, chainmail gauntlets stained with the ferocity of Gural's battles. Their metal links scarred from countless claw swipes. Usable by, well, chain wearers. It's chain armor. So I have those gauntlets. And they look nice. So I didn't make gloves, but I made everything else. Then we've got the longsword. This is the equivalent of an iron scimitar. These stats are identical to the iron scimitar. This is effectively an iron weapon. These are the weapons that the Red Mantle guards have equipped. And the only reason I know that is because there's a bard running around in Night Harbor killing all the Red Mantle guards. And I just looted this off of a corpse. And Maggot looted this one off of a corpse. A guildmate looted this one off of a corpse. So, or vice versa. Whatever. There's 2 of them now. Right? And a bronze kite shield, which Maggot made for Ileana. And then Ileana turned it to me when she was, she now uses something better. So, she gave this to me. I wanted to make an iron shield, and which is why I have all the flux. So I made this flux and everything. I was like, all right, I'm gonna level up and get my iron, and I've got the iron. I was gonna make the shield, and then I realized after the fact, I can't make this. Why not? Because it needs a leather strap to make a shield. And I'm like, fuck, that makes sense. So yeah, that happened. So no leather shield or no iron shield. So I got the bronze one. That's fine. All right. So, I don't have any leather straps. I can't make the leather straps, even on my main. So, this is what we are working with right now. I've got 1 piece of gear with stats, and I've also got the Wicked Longbow, which also has +1 agility, 11 damage, and 48 attack delay. This is from Arablast in Wyrmsbane Tomb, I believe. So, request for aid. This is a lot of text. The balance of the Weald. Damn it, I need this to move. What are you doing? No, no, no. There we go. The balance of the Weald is threatened and the natural order disturbed. Those with a connection to the lands and its creatures are summoned to Rangers Rest upon Keeper's Terrace. To reach us, set up from the top of the Traveler's Lift, which is the noob lift, as we call it, and venture past the inn towards the Willow's Whisper. Ascend the ramp on the left to Trader's Terrace, where you will find the Rangers Rest across the span. Any of the defenders of Phalandrel can offer directions if asked. When you arrive, deliver this pamphlet to Captain Relgan Greenblade. From there, your talents shall benefit the preservation of all who call the Weald their home. Highkeeper Kalen Stillbranch. Alright, so. I have not fought anything. I have done nothing but run around in the city here. I literally went right up the ramp and just ran around the city a bunch. That's all I did. So if we go up this side of the bank, so that side, it has the stairs that go down to the noob lift. This is the lift that it was in the note. Traveler's lift, as they called it. AKA noob lift, because you literally spawn... Well, basically right down there is where you spawn, right? Somewhere in that general vicinity down there is where you spawn. And then you hop on the lift, you go up there, and you have two options. You go up to the bank where I'm at, or you go across over here to the inn. And in the bank, you have two entrances. One goes to, well, the front lift, and the other one goes out this way towards, well, that's the inn, the cook, the pottery place, or not pottery, alchemy place. This is the bard place, bard guild. Up that way is the rogue guild. You can reach that from the bank as well. And then you come up this way, it says go up the left, right? It said Willow's Whisper, which is the Bard Guild that's on the ramp to the Trader's Terrace, which is where we're at now. You'll find the Ranger's Rest across the span. There's the span. There's also an elevator here. That leads to literally... The platform got deleted. I don't know why. That's weird. But anyway, there was a platform up there. Now it's just a death trap and a floating lamp. Because reasons, apparently. It was there before the patch this week, and now it's gone. So... Captain Relgan Greenblade. Here we are. Deliver the note. Right here. And in. I got me a little bit of XP. You know, half a frickin' yellow of XP. That's pretty good. So, 4, 8, 10% of my XP. That's pretty good. Alright, you look like you'll do. Alright, so, a new volunteer. Let me get a look at you then. He regards you with the emerald gaze of a veteran ranger, his rugged features stern and sharp. He nods after a quick appraisal and produces a small book for you to take. You look it like you'll do. I am Relgan Greenblade, regional captain of the Ardent Keepers. It's my duty to safeguard our borders from all threats within and without. As the request mentioned, we're in need of fresh rangers who are willing to maintain a presence in Evershade Weald. And to that end, I would see that you're put to work immediately. Are you prepared, Ranger? Yes. He nods curtly. Good. Being as fresh as you are, I'll not yet have you engage priority threats. Your first mission will be of reconnaissance and familiarizing yourself with the forest layout. Our rangers need to know their way around after all. You'll investigate 3 locations within... I'll wait for him to stop. You know what? Better option. You guys can pause and read all that. I already know it. I've already done this quest line. Basically, what he wants us to do is he wants us to go to 3 specified locations and do some reconnaissance. Alright, so Ranger Spell Merchant in here, right? So, boop, here's your Ranger Spell Merchant. Blah, 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 blah. Level 59 to get Smoldering Embers. Cool stuff. So, Ranger. Ranger is a combination of Druid and I'm going to say Archer. It's technically Fighter, but I'm basically just going to say Archer. Over here we have the Fletching Trainer and Fletching Supplies person. I have a Fletching Kit. And I didn't know until afterwards there's also a Fletching Table. Yeah, so this thing exists. It's how you make a fine wood bow, which is a stretch goal of mine. Unfortunately, it requires a bolt of wool, which I can't make, but I can have someone else make when I have 6 wool to make it. And then the fine wood boards are a whole different situation that, yeah, we'll talk about. I'll worry about that later. Like I said, it's a stretch goal of mine to get that because that is better than my wicked longbow. So I want the wicked I'm using the wicked longbow for now, but I want that fine wood bow. Over there is the Balanced Branch, the Shaman Guild. This over here is the Beastmasters Guild. And it's the animals here, right? That's where Beastmasters are hanging out. Up above, you'll find the tracking trainer. It also leads up to the upper level, the 3rd tier. But what I care about right now, at this stage, I have a book, Ranger's Logbook, as a bag. Logbook for recording your activity in the Weald. Or capacity. Okay. Is it small? I assume it is small. So basically, he wants us to go. I went way too far around. I usually just drop down onto the awning there. Etiquette training. For whatever reason, you cannot train to level 2 etiquette. I don't know why. It just doesn't work. I would have, but it won't let me. Like right now, it won't let me because I don't have the money to. But that's not the point. All right. So I need to go above the bank first. So here we are, above the bank. So this is the Rogue Guild, like I mentioned. And then if we go up here, we have Heartwood Archives. And this should be where Researcher Fairgrove was moved to. And Researcher Fairgrove wants these unintelligible writings. Now, these unintelligible writings are dropped from orcs here in Evershade Weald. Now, we are at exactly half a yellow bar. Turn this in. That got us a whole yellow bar worth of XP. Also gives you 25 copper and some rep. Defenders of Phalandrel got better. Citizens of Phalandrel got better. Felston Orcs got worse. All right. So I'm not going to go through all the text or all that. I'll do the ranger stuff. Y'all can pause and read those. But it's time now, finally, to get started. I say finally. For me, it's finally time. For you guys, it's also finally time. So the idea here is I want these... Oh boy, this is going to be too tight. I've got Sow for another 43 minutes, so I've been rambling for like 17 plus minutes. Oh, I failed. Alright, so confirmed. It's just wolf form that has issues with. I was like, oh, no. This keeps happening only with wolf form. And I was like, oh, no, wait. I haven't used the lift since I came here in wolf form. So I didn't know. But no, it is just wolf form that has issues with the lift. Okay. Bohemian. So, you spawn, I don't know, somewhere over here, right? And then you just run over the lift. Spawn, like, literally right here. Was this target? Yeah, level 1 fighter. This is literally where you spawn. This is the spawn point. Right here. And then you just run over to that lift. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. More or less. It may not be exact. It's close enough, right? Here you have a shady vendor. Who might have something really good on him. Like tattered cotton pantaloons, which is kind of cool. If you care about that stuff. I don't. Right now. So, here's the thing. We are actually... I need to pull up... No, that's not the window I need. Hold on. Hang on. Monsters and memories. Here we go. Phalandrel crusts. I need royal jelly from wasps. I need bone chips. I need unintelligible writings. I need orc ears, infected wolf hides, and spider eyes. Okay, those are all of the quests that I know of here. That's apparently a pet. So we're going to come up here. This is the noob yard, basically, for all intents and purposes. There's a guard here that will save your life. Remember the location. I'm familiar with this zone. A lot of people are not. It's very, very hard to navigate this zone since you cannot see the damn sky very much. I mean, you can kind of sort of see it through there. It's really hard to get used to this zone. It took me a long time to get used to it. I am actually used to it now, but it did take me a long time. I don't know where absolutely everything is, but I know where a lot of stuff is. So it's time to start fighting. First thing we're going to fight is this Fellstone scout, rather. Oh, it's yellow. But I have such good gear that it shouldn't be an issue. Now, combat. It is going to be an issue because our skills suck. Oh, shit. Skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. It's nighttime, I think. It is nighttime, so we don't want to accidentally pull that skeleton. That would not be good. Nice. Got a heal off. Hit me. Hit me. Okay. Oh, he's got a shield on him, too. Cool. Shit. Ooh, that was close. Turned right at me. Whack? No, no whack. Marowak? What? Pokemon? There's no orcs in Pokemon. There we go. Got him. And I'll loot the book. Now, where'd that skeleton go? You're next. I need to get my skills up, so that's priority number 1 right now is getting skill ups. Now, I do need these shattered skulls is what I need, not jawbones. I need bone chips, of course. I don't need bat stuff, but I do need wasp stuff. Oh, got him. 17 and 11. Nice. Wasp wing. Very odd. Moving on. Very strange behavior. So the Black Wolf pups do not drop the... Ooh, green Drakelings. Red. Understood. Do not fuck with the Drakelings right now. Okay, there's a Skellybelly over here. So we're going to kill the Skellybelly. 11. Yeah. So, normally you'd have basically no gear, just starting gear, you know. But... and, like, a lot of this gear that I'm picking up would be amazing. 1 point of damage. Okay. Sure. Thanks. Nice. 8 points of damage. So what's really important is my dodge skill going up, my offense skill going up. That was bad timing. Oh, I got away with it. Dodge 2, offense 3, slashing 3, defense 5. I was about to say 4, but it leveled up as I was in the middle of it. Wasp Venom Sac and Royal Jelly. Now, the Wasp Venom Sac, I'm not sure what that's for, off the top of my head. I feel like it was for something, though. No, it's Ask Venom for the rogues, so that's not it. It's probably for someone's class quest, if I had to guess. So what I can do... oh, cracked staff. Shit, that's awesome. I didn't need it on this character, but legit. I'll always take more money. That's a hell of a find. Nice. Alright, so parry is increased to 2. That happens to me. I don't know if it happens to other people, but that happens to me a lot. Alright, we're almost 2, so this video is coming to a close, you guys. But we will continue for level 2 in the next video here. So we still have 2 minutes of rest XP. It's a dead wasp. So these pups don't give the items that I need, by the way. I mentioned that before, but I wanted to clarify that. There's like another shady vendor somewhere. I don't remember where he's at exactly. I used to know where he was. I don't remember where he is anymore. Is it a drake? Yes, that's a drake. You're a drake. You're a wasp. Here we go. Oh, that one was chonky. 14. All right. Ding 2, huge chunk of HP. We just gained from like 48. We gained like 10 health, 10 whole health there. That's kind of crazy. The substantial increase. All right, salute it. If I didn't already, which looks like I did. Hide corpse looted. Boom. Now, I'm going to quickly run back to the noob lift. Or at least to the guard here. I don't necessarily need to go to the lift itself, but I need to go over here to safety. Where's that guard at? Is he right here? See, you gotta know where the guard's at. There he is, right here. Alright, guard Farron. Wait. Yes, where he's at. Thank you. And then I'm level 2. I get True Strike Aura. And it's going to show up down here. There it is, True Strike Aura. Heighten the senses of your group, increasing their archery, bludgeoning, hand-to-hand, piercing, throwing, and slashing by 5. And dexterity by 1 to 15. Now, what that effectively comes down to is those are your weapon skills. Alright? Archery, bludgeoning, hand-to-hand, piercing, throwing, and slashing, those are all of the weapon skills. So if you're meleeing, or, you know, shooting a bow, throwing your daggers, whatever, or punching things, right? Any kind of physical damage, non-magical damage, this covers that. It increases the skills by 5. So, our skills currently, as we hit level 2. Abjuration 1, okay, that's fine. I don't have spells for that yet. Alchemy 31, not important right now. Alteration 4. All right, that's our healing. So we got 4 out of 5. Archery was 5 out of 5, and it's now 5 plus 5 out of 10. So it's normal. So we actually maxed out our archery. Bind Wound 2. Blacksmithing is at 189 of 300. Yes, it is that high. Commerce at 8. Important. Conjuration 1. Defense 5 out of 10. So we maxed out our defense. Divination 1. Dodge was 2 out of... not actually sure what dodge was. It might have been 3. I think it was 3. It's now... Yeah, I think it was 2 out of 3, and now it's 6. So that makes sense. Etiquette 1 out of 4. Interesting. Evocation 1 out of 10. Normal. Clutching 58 out of 300. Don't worry about that. Foraging 1 out of 1. Interesting. I guess that's new in the patch. It used to have levels. Anyway. Language. Martial, 1 of 15. I don't have any martial abilities, do I? I do. It's taunt, right? My martial. So I did not get a taunt level. Might is 3 of 15. Offense is 3 of 10. Parry is 2 of 6. Again, that was another one that went to 3. Slashing is 4 out of 5. Survival plus 1. So, our skills were It was a mixed bag. It was actually a mixed bag, but the skills weren't terrible, to be fair. So we got 1 Royal Jelly. That's pretty good. Wasp Venom Sac. I'm not sure what that's for. Off the top of my head. I will have to look into that. But we learned our new ability. We hit level 2. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will jump back into it at the start of the next video. I'm going to continue hunting here in the Noob Yard. The Noob Hill, I guess, is what they used to call it in EverQuest, I suppose. So That's what it is. Noob slope, I suppose. I'll continue leveling over there. So, I'll do that. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Spurge signing off. Bye-bye.